Well, welcome back to the shop. I'm Frank with Pop's Custom Signs, and I'm welcoming you into my new shop. If you've never been here before, this is a new shop that I built at the end of 2024. It is my laser shop, and I'm loving it. I want to talk about some changes that are coming in the not too distant future for me. I want to talk about some things that have happened very recently in the past, like this new shop, and then some things that's coming up later this year. Excuse me. One of the things that's coming in the near future is a revamping, redesign of my website. It's going to be the same website address, but the website itself is going to be revamped. I'm going to have new laser related video and content. I'm going to have new laser pics. In the past, that when I first built that website, it was a woodworking website. And I no longer, because of an issue with this left wrist, I no longer am able to do any major woodworking like I was doing. So I had to evolve. Before this happened, I already had my SN1812. And so the lasers became the focus. And now I still have my 1812. I have the SN2616LR, and I have a fiber laser. And those are the lasers that are in this shop. There's no woodworking equipment in here at all. There's just lasers, and that's all I run now is lasers. So we're going to be revamping the information on the website to reflect it's all laser business. Excuse me. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be adding a Shopify account. And with the Shopify account, you're going to be able to look at the items that I sell. You're going to be able to design your own items on there, put what you want on there. You're going to be able to get your pricing as well as quantity discount pricing when applicable. I'm trying, and I think we're going to be able to even work out the shipping costs so that when you place your order, you'll also be able to pay. I'm going to be using the Shopify Pay service, which includes just about all the major credit cards, debit cards, PayPal, Cash App. I think it even includes Apple Pay. I have to verify that. But I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you're going to be able to pay for your order when you're placing the order. But the beautiful thing about it is all the items that I'm going to consider as stock items that I want to sell, they're going to have pictures in there. You're going to be able to look at them and read about them and know what they are. Now, the engravings that are going to be on these samples are just copies of from my suppliers that allow us to use their pictures for our social media content. That's not my actual engravings on these pictures that you're going to be looking at of the various, like the tumblers or the acrylic awards. In my picture section in my gallery, that will be actual work that I have done. That will be my engravings. But when you're shopping and looking at the tumblers and acrylic awards and things like that, that's not my engraving. So I want to make sure that everybody understands that. The next thing is that possibly is a name change for my company. When I started my company, it was all based upon the woodworking and the custom wood signs that I was hand carving. So I'm contemplating making a name change that's going to be more laser focused, and the name's going to imply what I'm doing with laser. So that has not been written in stone. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to change it to or if I'm even going to change it. I've got some ideas in mind what I want, but I haven't made up my mind just yet. If y'all have some suggested name changes, let me know. I'd love to hear what you say. If I use yours, I'll give you the credit for it. So let's talk about the new shop. Do I love it? You bet I do. This shop is exactly what I had envisioned it to be. This is a 10 by 20 shop, small by standards from a lot of people, but for a one-man operation, it is perfect. I'm no more than 6 steps, 7 steps at the most away from any machine at any one time. Right behind me is my workbench. The camera is sitting on a toolbox that I use to store lots of items in there, various apparatuses and equipment that I'll use throughout the day. I also use the top of that bench for packaging, assembly work, you know, or getting things lined up as they go onto the machines. It's a great staging spot as well. So I've got that. I have the SN2616LR, I have my SN1812, and then I have my fiber laser all right over here. They're all vented outside the building, so I don't have any issues with that inside. I don't live in an HOA, so I can do that, okay? I have a 12 by 6 roll-up door on the west end of the building. I have a 4-foot wide, 6-foot tall walk-in door right there beside it. Probably the one thing I wished I had done, and I thought about doing it when I initially built everything, but I didn't do it. I'm going to add a 12-foot wide driveway from the back of my shop all the way out west to my street. And I'm going to fan it out a little bit wider so that I'll be able to back up straight into my roll-up door and still be able to park on concrete. I'll have 2 little porches in front of this building and one in front of another building with a sidewalk connecting them. And then a sidewalk from the front of my house on my front porch over to the driveway so that I can be able to walk on concrete on rainy days or wet grass or whatever. I avoid all that and walk on concrete. So that's going to be coming a little bit in the next month or so. I'm going to get past the rainy weather season we're in right now. So now let's talk about something that's coming up in June. Specifically June 19th and 20th in Louisville, Kentucky. That's going to be the site of the LaserCon 2025 to be put on by AP Laser. As most of y'all know, AP Laser has their LaserCons in various parts of the country each year. This year it's going to be in Louisville, Kentucky. And again, that's going to be June 19th and 20th. It's going to be at the Crowne Plaza Louisville Airport event, and it's going to be at 830 Phillips Lane in Louisville. If you go to the AP Laser Facebook groups, the AP Laser user group or the AP Laser Before You Buy group, on those two Facebook channels, you can find links to the LaserCon. Click on those links and go ahead and register as soon as you can, because there is a $50 discount for early bird registration. So go ahead and get registered. I did mine today. Today's March 3rd. I did mine today. Get yours in while you can. Take advantage of that discount. Remember that's the price for 2 days. I think it was $149 for 2 days at LaserCon. God, you're going to get to see all the machines, and they're going to be introducing some new fiber lasers this year. You get to attend. Guest speakers are going to be there to speak, and you're going to get to listen to them and learn from them and the various things that they talk about. And their talks are varied. There's so many different unique things that they're going to bring to you to make you aware of. You're going to learn from every one of them, and you're going to get to see the machines in action. You're going to learn some tips and tricks while you're there. There are going to be some vendors there that are going to be showcasing some of the things that they have to offer. The beauty is you get to meet like-minded people who, like you, like to run the best lasers on the market, AP Lasers. You're going to make friends with people from all over, all walks of life, all different ideas. You're going to pick up ideas that you wasn't thinking about. They're going to pick up ideas from you that they might not have been thinking about. You're going to come away with new friends. You're going to come away with a mentor, or you're going to come away as a mentor for somebody else. If you don't make friends there, you're sitting on your hands. Don't do that. Get out and make friends. So anyway, again, LaserCon 2025, Louisville, Kentucky, Crowne Plaza, Louisville, 830 Phillips Lane in Louisville, Kentucky. See you there. Looking forward to it. Until the next video comes out, if you would, hug all your family and friends, let them know you love them, and God bless.